Hello everybody!
Hello!
We are going to talk a little bit about Singapore because we just left Singapore and well, right now we are in our hotel room in Hanoi. And we wanted to share a little bit our experience in Singapore. So what did you like most? The things we visited.
Everything was great. I enjoyed every visit, but I think what moved me most is really the forest in the gardens by the bay at night with the lights and the music. It was just magical.
Yeah, for me it's the same. I really liked it a lot. It was it touched me a lot actually, especially with the music. Just one thing you should know is that it's open until 9 p.m. but the tickets close at 8 p.m. So we were just on time.
And there is the light show at quarter before 8. Yeah,
a quarter to 8
and a quarter to 9.
Yes.
So if you can be on the Skyway when there is the light show, it's just the best. That's what we had the chance to do, and it was just amazing.
Yeah. So that's really one thing you should do.
Definitely. Otherwise, try the subway. It's always fun to try the metro in another country, and in Singapore it's just so easy, so clean, so just great.
Yeah, it's really the best way to get around in Singapore. There are two ways to get tickets. There's the card. You can buy a card and then charge it every time you want to use it. But this card was
$5.
5 Singapore dollars.
Non-refundable.
Yes. So or you can buy one ticket each time, and this is every time. So you need to indicate which to which station you want to travel. So, but we did the second. We took the second option.
Yeah, and it was really cheap, like $150.
Yeah.
For one person. So yeah.
Yeah, we did not really had the idea that at least for the transportation in Singapore that it was really expensive actually.
We tried the touristic hop on hop off bus, which is fun. The commentaries you get earpieces and you can hear in your own language the comments about what you're seeing, and it was pretty interesting. Short but to the point.
Yeah, we learned a lot. We got a lot of information about how the car system works, why there aren't any traffic jams, for example. Congestion. Yeah, all those kind of things. It was really interesting.
We went to the botanical gardens. You could spend a whole day there. We just did the orchid garden, which was beautiful, and you can also spend so many hours there, so you really have to choose what you want to do, but the orchid garden is definitely top.
Yeah, same for Gardens by the Bay actually. You can walk into the park for free. You only need to pay if you want to go to do the skywalk or to go to one of the two domes. But the park itself is completely free and you can really spend hours there. We did not really walk around there because we were very limited in time. And we were in Singapore with Singapore Stopover, so which meant that we had vouchers. Actually, we received a card from Singapore Airlines.
We could do pretty much everything for free.
Yeah.
Like the two domes we didn't pay, the hop on hop off we didn't pay, Orchid Garden we didn't pay. It was all with Singapore Airlines.
Yeah.
But if you have to choose one of the domes in Gardens by the Bay, definitely the Cloud Forest. It's the Avatar Forest. It's the best.
And if you can do them both, first go to the flower dome and then next to the Cloud Forest, because the Cloud Forest is much more impressing in our opinion than the flower dome.
Yeah, definitely.
But both are really nice. But what about the food? What was our experience with food?
Really nice. The first night we went totally local at the local market, and we tried with a specialty, which is the chicken rice. with all the locals. It was really fun to do.
Yeah, yeah, it was really a nice experience. We found this on TripAdvisor, and also if I remember well, I think it was also mentioned in Lonely Planet. It's actually a place where
Gordon Ramsay,
yeah,
he promoted this place. I don't know, but it's.
Yeah, so yeah, it was really nice, really for us a pretty nice experience to be surrounded by locals and not only by tourists. And the second day we went to the curry culture, yes, which is well, for me the second time that I had Indian food. I must say the very first time I did not really like it a lot because I don't like spicy hot food, but here the waiter or the owner, not sure, he helped us a lot by choosing in the menu which was a good plate for us. So really nice experience. A little bit more expensive than the local food.
Yeah, you have to know that, but it's worth it, really. It's the best Indian food I've had.
Yeah. And also a thing to know is that actually the price that is indicated is not the final price. You will pay taxes and service on top of what is mentioned on the menu. So it's a good thing to know that, because
don't be surprised.
Yeah, otherwise you could be surprised. We were a little bit, but yeah, it was still okay.
Still happy,
yeah. So I think that was about.
Yeah. We did one more thing with Singapore Airlines.
Yeah.
Thank you. The flyer. So it's like the wheel, a bit like the London Eye. But you get a view of Singapore, of the hotel, the Marina Bay Sands, which is right in front of Gardens by the Bay, and which is incredible. It's like huge. Mm-hmm. And it was really nice. It's like a half hour, I think, to do the tour, and you get to see everything. It's really nice. Yeah, it's also a must do, because if you go on top of the hotel, for example, you also have a 360 degrees view, but you need to you pay. I don't remember exactly. It was quite expensive. Yeah. And if you are here with Singapore Airlines and you have the stopover, well, it's completely for free. So it's really something very interesting to do, and you have, as you said, a beautiful view. Yeah.
So just remember, if you go to Singapore, don't take any chewing gum, don't eat when you're in the metro,
don't drink,
don't drink on public transport in general. They are very severe. There are a lot of rules. So yeah, but very clean. The people were.
Everybody,
nice.
It's a huge city, but it's very modern, very calm. Yeah. People seem pretty relaxed. You could spend a whole week there, honestly.
Yeah. For sure.
We loved it. We loved it,
and we would for sure do another stopover with
course.
Singapore Airlines.
Of course.
So yeah, it's really something we would recommend. So this was it, and we will see you tomorrow in another video.
Bye.
Bye.